Not much to say. It's a game that we should have won. And I told the guys, I'm sorry, I'm sick for them because we did some really good things, but didn't make some winning plays at the end and give Baylor and Charlie Brewer, who I think is an unbelievable player, an unbelievable competitor, credit. They did make the plays at the end of the game to win, but we will win these type of games. And we need to win these type of games. You get these one-score, fourth-quarter games, we got to find a way to do it, and we're going to continue to learn, continue to grow from this. But I'm sick for the guys because we did enough things that we should have had a chance or should have won the game, and we didn't, and give Baylor credit.
Start first with Kels.
I guess just after a loss like that, how do you handle it with the guys in the locker room when it's that close?
Well, I was sorry for him. I told him, I said, I'm sorry. You guys played your tails off. And coming off the performance last week, I thought we had a good week of practice. I knew we would play hard. I knew we would have a better performance. We didn't get off to a great start. We're down 6-0 before you can blink an eye and you think, oh boy, here we go again. But then Malik comes up with a huge play, which I was excited for Malik, and it flipped the momentum. But in the end, we have to find a way to get a first down with 4 minutes left on offense. And we have to find a way to get a stop. And we lose contain on a really good quarterback, and he's going to make you pay because then you drop coverage. And you just can't do that with that talented of a player and that savvy of a kid. And that's really the tale of the fourth quarter. Charlie Brewer made plays.
Thinking back to the last offensive possession you had when you went 3 and out, is there anything you wish you'd have done differently there?
Yeah, the first play. We were hoping Will would have kept it because that's what he kept on when we ran for a touchdown, in the series before. And I didn't see the play, and I just heard him in the box saying, "Oh shoot, I wish he would have kept it." Didn't keep it, and so we're 2nd and 8. So that would be the only thing.
It looked like the rain lightened up in the fourth quarter. Did that help their passing game?
Potentially. It didn't, it rained pretty good that first half. But I just think they got into their empty set, and because of the quarterback draw and because of the screen, they kind of slowed down our rush, so to speak. And so then we were rushing off the edge, and that was really it because we were worried about draw, worried about screen, good scheme by those guys. And then, even the ball is thrown in front of us. We got to come up and make tackles, and we've got to tackle better on defense. And I don't know if we got tired or not, but second half, but we have to tackle better.
All right. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it.
You bet.
John?
Yeah, Chris, I know you just mentioned the tackling right there, but just I guess in general, what was it that happened to the defense in the second half that was so much different than the first?
I think that's it. We didn't tackle well. They threw a couple screen passes, and we don't keep leverage on the play. And then they break it for a big gain, and then we're bringing the pressure, and the end stays outside, and he doesn't. And so he comes underneath, and they scramble for a big play. It just little things of doing our job that we've talked about constantly. And you don't do that against a seasoned veteran kid like Brewer. He's going to make you pay, and he did.
Did you get a good look at the penalties on Sebastian and then Khalid there late in the game?
I did not see the one on Seabass. I thought potentially he got pulled into him with Khalid, but that isn't the determining factor of the game. I mean, shoot, he probably would have made another play. Who knows? Because Brewer was really playing well. So I naked eye of all I saw with Khalid.
Does it feel like a game where in the first half you had them on the ropes and should have had them down by more going into halftime?
Oh, other than the fact that we turned the ball over a couple times and that gave them some life. We weren't really doing a whole lot offensively. We had the long run with Malik, but we didn't get really going in the second half or offensively till the second half. So it's probably about the way it should have played out in the first half.
Appreciate it, Chris.
Ryan? Hey, Chris, just how much can you say about the play of Daniel and Cody? I mean, they were top two tacklers and combined for 21 today.
Those two kids battle and play well, and those two guys probably did get tired. But it's hard when, they're the only ones with experience that we have at linebacker because the other guys are out. And so they got to play every snap, and that's probably too many snaps for those guys to play. But I appreciate their effort nonstop because we're struggling with backups right now. We're just so down so many guys that guys have to play more snaps than we probably want them to.
And kind of on that note, how did you feel about your two first-time starting guards today?
I thought they did a nice job, and that kind of sums up 2020 in our season in a nutshell. When on Friday, an hour before we get on the plane, both of our starting guards are out, can't come on the plane. Give Coach Riley a bunch of credit. Thank heavens we played at 6:00 at night because Riles is having meetings and walkthroughs and stuff and getting Taylor Poitier ready. And Cooper Beebe hasn't played a snap of guard all season. And then all of a sudden he's playing guard the whole game. Those things are hard. It's the hand we were dealt. And I thought our guys responded well. I thought all of us responded well to that adversity. And it stinks for those two guys to not be able to make the trip. But that's unfortunately 2020 right now with the pandemic.
And then, Chris, my final thing is, I guess, what went the decision with going with Will? Did he just play better in practice this week?
Yeah, we thought he gave us the best chance to be successful.
Thank you.
Got two hands raised. We'll do those starting with Michael.
Yeah, Chris, did the turnovers kind of contribute to the conservative play calling in the second and third quarters?
I couldn't tell you. You'd have to ask Mess when you see him on Thursday. I don't know.
And without seeing film, how would you assess Cooper Beebe's play?
I thought our offensive line did a nice job. We rushed for, I don't know what we rushed for, a whole bunch. So I thought our offensive line did a nice job rushing for that much.
Thank you.
Last one here, Skylar.
Were you okay with the reversal on that fumble with Charlie there at the beginning of that last drive?
Yeah, I thought it was probably the right call.
Thanks.